So, in the continuation of our video series, today we talk about the system setting of this application, Learning Next. So, system setting is used to manage your website settings such as current theme, custom fields, or password. So, this module contains around 20 sections, it more than 20 sections actually. So, it will be general setting, system setting, notification setting, SMS setting, email setting, payment methods, print header and footer, role permission, backup and restore, language, users, module, captcha setting, and apart from that, we are having the online admission, file type, and system updates. So this is mostly for the last option is for system update. I mean, user don't have to do anything in this. So let's start with the general setting. So to change the general setting for the school like logos, so you have to click on this general setting and then click on the edit print logo. So from there, when you click on this, it will ask you to upload the image that you want to show on the application and website. So this is the learningness. I want to choose this. So you can see on the top right hand, the learningness is coming, that is coming from here only. This is the admin logo. So when admin needs to log in, so the logo should be different. So you can choose that. Since here I have added all the same image, so it is showing the same. And this is the small icon for the same from the same logo. It comes when you collapse your sidebar, so like this. And this is for the application on the app. When you install your app, so what should be the logo on that app? Okay, so now let's click on the general setting. So in the general setting, you can see on the sidebar what is the logos are there and how to update that. So apart from the logo in the general setting, you can change the address, your affiliation number, phone number, email, and session, start month, attendance type, and language that you can select. Attendance of you can select by period wise and day wise also. And there is a language RTL mode, so that is especially for the Arabic language, so you can ignore this. You can select the date format, what should the date format across the system. And this is the currency. So currency should be based on the country. So whatever country you're choosing, you can choose the your currency and their symbol. You can upload the symbol. This is the image actually. So don't write the text, it should be image. And after that, a student admission number, it should be auto generated or it should be enable or disable. So if we're disabling this, then you have to write the admission number by manually while admission when admission form will be open, or you can assign the system and you can give the format, and based on that format admission number will be automatically generated when a student get registered. So in this I have given this ADM is admission hyphen, and after hyphen there should be 6-digit number, but you can change to up to 12-digit number. It depends on your requirement, and you have to give the start point. What is the start index of the admission number? So right now it is given from the 1. So it will prefix the ADM and after that hyphen, then 6-digit number. In the same way, you can manage and configure the staff ID generation. And this is online examination. So in an online examination, there is enable or disable button. So if you're enabling this, it means you should see only those questions which are created or updated by you. But if it is disabled, it means you can see all the questions which are created in the system for that particular class. And this is the duplicate fee as well. Like you want to, like when you receive the fees, you have to give 2 copies of the fees. One is the student copy, one is the school copy. So you can do that. And here you can give the some numbers in the days, which is the due date of the fees. So if fees is not paid on the given date, so after 60 days, okay, so some action you can take, or you can receive some notification. The teacher restricted mode. So if it is enabled, it means that one teacher can see only those questions which are created by him. But if it is enabled, it means he can see all those questions which are assigned to that particular class in which he is a teacher or he is a class teacher. Okay, and this is the app URL. So it has nothing to should be changed. You should not modify in this, because if you modify it, then maybe your app may not be working. So we normally, when we give this application to you, so we will make this configurable and we will make this configure. This is a theme where you can change the theme, Right now there are 5 things we are supporting, and in the future we are going to give more things. So it is in progress now. Now coming to the session setting. In the session setting, you can select your session, you can manage your session, you can add and you can remove the session. So if you want to add one session, so there we have added a lot of session. Let me add some more. 201 2023 24. Let me save it so it will be shown to you in the last. And if you want to delete it, you can delete from here. You pop up icon, you have to confirm this. And if you want to edit something, you can edit that. But if you want to mark your which session should be active, so you have to click on this icon. If you see on the top, current session button, right? This one. So it is giving you edit option. You can select this and you can mark which session should be active. Like suppose I am giving 23 24. So now if you go in that, in the session setting, you will find that now session is, now this one is active, right? Okay. Sometime in between, changing the session from here or from this shortcut might not help you. So better way to go in the journal setting again. I have seen, I have shown you in the last video. From there you can select your session. So once you select that, you have to update here. So once you update it, that session will be active now. So you can see here now 23 24 is active. It's coming up here. Okay, so now coming to the notification system, we know that there are multiple events, right? So there are 20 plus events actually. If I count this, then student admission, exam result, fees submission, absent attendance, login credentials, homework, fees reminder, forgot password, online examination publish, online examination publish result. Apart from that, there are multiple events related to the admission of the student and online admission. So all these on admission, we have to send some notification to the concerned person or student as an email or as a SMS, right? Even we should notify them in their app also. So these provisions can be managed from this configuration module. You can see here we have created some sample messages. I mean, you can change as per your convenience, but it should be the, if you see the SMS, it should have some variables. So this variable should not be changed, only format can be changed, but this variable should be in the same order and then the same format. So this much module we have given, and if you want to enable or disable from any events, you can do that by unchecking this and saving this event. Now coming to the SMS setting. So click on the SMS setting. In SMS setting, we have given a lot of gateways. Based on your convenience, you can choose any gateway, and you can the credentials are provided by that gateway. You can put over there and it will start working. So right now we have created one custom gateway that is fast to SMS, and we have enabled this. So at any moment there will be only one SMS gateway can be enabled. So we have given the Twilio support also, MSG90. All these are major market player in the SMS field. So we have added them, and this particular page we used to get updated in every year, like whatever SMS gateway which are cheaper or which are best suited for the schools. So we normally used to add that settings so that our customers can get more benefit. Now coming to the email setting. In the email setting, you have to give your email SMTP complete address, so that whatever SMS or whatever email is sending, so sender should be from your school. So like I have given this info at the rate learning now next.in. So any mail is sent to the user, it would be coming from this one. So like you can write here admission at the rate learningnext.in. It should be created. You have to manage this. You have to create this SMTP username on your servers where application is deployed. So right now it is deployed on Hostinger. So we are creating this over there. Now coming to the payment gateway. So for allowing student parents to pay their payment online, you must have to be enable any one of the payment gateways. So for this, you have to select any payment method on this given options, and we have to enter the payment gateway account details, and we have to enable and save it. So like in this, I have two credentials for the Paytm as well as a payment gateway and Razorpay. So in the Razorpay, it is it's a demo account, so it will show you all the payment things, but it is not paying. It's a dummy payment. And the same way Paytm. So whenever you are using for the no, for the production issues, for the production things, and you want to real payment, so you have to update or upgrade this credential to the production environment. So for that, there are some term and conditions. So we have to talk to the concerned payment gateway authorities, and we have to enable it. Okay, so this much in the right hand side, I have listed is all this payment gateway that is available in this system. Okay, now coming to the print header. So in this page, to add the print header and footer, click on the fee receipt. This is the fee receipt, and you can remove this image, and you can add your own design, and what information that you want to show, you can add that image. So it's an image, and in the footer content also you want to change for that category. This can be changed. Okay. If you want to remove this, there is a remove button on the hover, so you can remove this from there. In the same way, if you want to add on the payslip, so click on the payslip, and again you can change this header image, and whatever file you want to choose, you can choose that. And whatever on the footer you want to show the notes, you can write over the notes. So this is for the payslip. In the same way, for the online admission receipt, you can remove this image again, and you can change as per your need, and you can you can write the content for the on the footer to be shown on the receipt which is paid online. Okay. So in this CMS setting, you can enable and configure all the things that you want to show on the website. So like in the right hand side, all the social media link is there, and what should the favicon item, what should the logo, and what is the consent for the Google Analytics purpose. Apart from that, you can design and select your themes, and what should be the color combinations. So you can select from there and you can save it. So it will be display on the your website. Okay. Now coming to role and permission. So right now this much role has been supported, and so apart from the super admin, other roles can be edited and restricted, but super admin role can't be deleted or can't be restricted. So as many and role you can create it, but remember, I think as per school environment, this much role are broadly configured, and it is best suited for any school software, and I think no role is left. Okay, so as still we can create it, so it will become as a custom. When you create something new role, it will become as a custom. So now once you created the role, then we have to assign some permission to that role. So click on this assign permissions, one pop-up will open, and it will having all the functions, all the actions that any role can take, and you can enable and disable it. So right, for the new role, fees collection is enabled, rest is disabled. So based on that, we have given that much permissions, so all the permissions can be binded to a new role. So accordingly, it will be shown to him. Okay. Now coming to backup and restore. So this backup policy is like whenever it's a very recommended and very important feature. So whenever you want to restore your data, you want to take backup of your data, we should encourage you to take this on a regular basis, so that somehow for any reason if server is getting crashed, so at least you should have this data on our side, and we can restore the application on the same point uh, till the you have created the backup. So this is how it is there. Even it's a very small file, so you can download it, you can keep that on your drive, or you can keep that on your email, and you can upload whenever it is getting crashed. Okay. Now coming to the language, so we are supporting many language. So whatever language that you are selecting, you can keep this selected and mark this as active and save. So once you save this, that language will be the main language. You can disable enable the language that you want to support. It will be shown to you, and if you want to add a new language, you can add over there from the add button. So now coming to the user. So in this, all the things has been categorized on the student, parent, and staff. So staff means, so staff here means all the school users which is inside the campus. It may be teacher, librarian, admin, accountant, receptionist, principal, like that. And these are parents which are available in the system, and these are the students which are available in the system. So if you want to see data is not showing, I think the session is not enabled, the current session. So let me do that. So I changed the session to 22-23. Since it was changed to 23-24, so in that session there was no student, so it was not showing. So I changed back to the previous one, and now I'm able to see all the student data. Okay. So from there you can click and go to the student detail page also. If I let me open that, let me click on that. So if you open in the new tab, it will be coming at all the details of the student. This is student portfolio. Okay, so let's come back. Now coming to the modules. So these are the modules which are right now enabled in the system. So you can disable, suppose for any purpose the school is saying that I don't want to enable the chat system. Okay, let's disable it. It will ask you to disable. Yes, I want to disable it. Disable. Now you can see there is no chat icon over there. If I enable it, it will be again come back on the top. Look, the chat system is coming up. So in this way you can enable, disable any module based on your need. Okay, so till now we have covered so far. Now coming to the next. So in this section you can add many custom fields. Okay, so in this custom fields you can add any particular new field to, you have to select this new field belongs to which category. So it should be either student or staff. So once you select that, suppose I'm considering the staff, so it will ask me what will be the type of this field. Suppose it's a drop down, and here you can select the field name, and this is the for the design purpose, so keep this as usual. And whether you want to show on the table side also, or only validation purpose you want to see. So this way you can add many more custom fields to validate, or you want to keep some extra information, you can save that. Now in this field we can enable the CAPTCHA. So to enable this, you have to select on which role login you want to enable the CAPTCHA. So normally on the parent and students login you can do that. So that will be user. User is either teacher, user is either parents or student. Rest is staff. So admin logins you can select that. Okay, so this is all about this CAPTCHA setting. So now coming to the next field, that is system fields. So there are many fields that we are having overall in the application. It may be related to the student, it may be related to the parents, or it may be related to the teacher. So there may be some points or some particular field that you don't want to take it from the user, like a religion or cost. You don't want to know the religion of the applicant, so you can disable it. Once you disable it, so wherever this field will be coming, it will be removed. So in this way, like suppose I don't want to keep the data of the blood group, so I can disable it. So now this field will not be seen on the student admission page. So in this way we can reduce the fields which you don't need required. You can add with the custom setting to add more fields. So all this liberty is given to the user. Okay, now coming to the student profile update. So there are many things. Suppose once the user has admitted in your school, so later you want to edit some fields. So if it is disabled, so user cannot edit any of the field which are given at the admission test. Normally school prefer this particular options, but still, I mean, you have option to enable this. Once you enable this, now in this you can allow which particular field should he can update. Like he can change, he's like we know that he can change the mobile number, right? It may be changed. So mobile number you can allow to edit at any point of time by the student, or you can allow this photographs also, like you want to add some better photographs, you can add that. So rest you don't want to keep this as a static field, so you should do not allow this. So this is how it is working. So you can see that how much comfortable preference is given, so that any user of this application can manage their preferences. Now coming to online admission. So if you want to take the customer inquiry from from their websites, so you can enable this. So once you enable this, so they will get one online admission link, and when they click on that, one form will be open, and that once that submit the form, so that data will be shown in through the online admission in the student information tab. So like and you can define some fees also. Like suppose you want to take fees for the online admission, you can enable this. So yeah, they have to pay this 100 rupees, and then after that they'll be able to submit their application, and you can review that application after submission. Then you can either admit it or deny it based on the interview, based on the interaction with the student. And these are the all the instructions that you can write over there. Okay, term and conditions. So and you can make it save. So this will be live on the website. Okay. Now coming to the file types. So this file types is just for the, I mean, there is nothing to be changed in this. It allow like what kind of file or meme type you are allowing that, and it will also allow to give the size. Suppose suppose you are having the file of 10 GB, so it should not be allowed, because there is no need to upload this much bigger size on any website, right? In the school management especially, so you can limit that. And for the image, what should be the image type that you are selecting, you can allow that, and the image size over there. So this is the file type, and this is the image type. So all this configuration you can do, and this is a system update. Last but not the least, right now you are using this much version. If when new version will be updated, this will be changed, and will ask you to update this. So in this will be done from the backend only. You will didn't notice that it has been updated, but we will inform you. We normally kept on upgrading our system. So every year, every 6 months, we allow the new versions with some more features or more, any bug or any issue is there that we used to get resolved that. So this is all about the module system setting. All these settings part is one-time setting. Once you are done, it should not be changed ideally, but I mean, then in a hard and fast, you can change it. So this is all about the system setting. So in the continuation of our video series, we will focus on the next module. Thank you.